Hey, 12 Soul here. We're out in Tennessee, and we're doing Voices of the Voiceless with Wesley here today. Now, Wesley, he served our nation. He's a vet. And Wesley, when were you in?
2003 to 2007.
And what'd you do?
And I was a aviation's bosun's mate equipment, an ABE on the USS Enterprise, Bowcats.
And what that really means is this guy worked on steam catapults. It's a very dangerous job. Not just that, but the arresting devices are dangerous too. And tell us about that one story.
Oh, we had a couple of guys who had to go up and clean the camera that was inside the landing area. Fortunately, they went up at the last minute, just after a plane had landed, and the catch cable went back. They went up to clean the camera. Same time, another bird came and started landing. They just barely dodged that cable and the bird, or they had to do a roll, and it was just, pretty much good. It was this close.
So this guy's used to danger.
Oh yeah.
So he gets out of the Navy, and you worked. You said when I met you, you said you worked about like how many jobs?
Oh, quite a few right there. I lost count myself. I was a roofer. I did construction work. I did pest control. I was a cook. I worked in an assisted living facility. I worked in a theater, and I even worked as a security guard for a while.
And so, but you're a technician. This guy's smart. He's a very smart man. Okay. And when you got up to Tennessee, okay, just 6 months. See, here's the thing, y'all. The basic question is that I ask people is, how's your life been affected in the last 6 months? Okay. So what were you doing like 7 months ago?
7 months ago, I was working at Walker Die Casting, and I was working in cleanup, where you clean up and repair the machines, and then I was working in production, where you actually not only build the parts, but then you inspect them, clean them, and stack them, get them all ready to get loaded.
You had contracts with Amazon. You had contracts with who else?
We had with Volvo, Peterbilt, GM. A ton of companies.
So you had a ton of companies. They were all depending upon those parts. Those parts are for the infrastructure of our country. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. So are you working now?
Yeah, not right now. I'm on.
When they lay you off?
Yeah, back in April, right there. They said it was only supposed to be for 2 weeks, and it ended up lasting. It's lasted months.
That's right, huh?
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're out of a job. Did that $1,200 thing work for you? Did they give you?
Barely.
So your wife, she's disabled, yes?
Yeah, she's blind.
Okay. And so, how are you guys getting along?
Oh, at times right there, we're usually getting along pretty good. Every once in a while, we have some little thing that just kind of just gets on our nerves a bit.
Yeah. But are you guys paying the rent? I'm talking like economically.
Right now, I'm on unemployment.
And when's that run out?
Yeah, it should be about, like I'd say, about September, October, right there.
Oh, September, October.
Yeah, by the end of this month, if I haven't heard nothing back from the company that I was working for, they said we were supposed to come back, bring us all back. If I haven't heard nothing from them yet, I'm just gonna look for another job.
You think you'll find one?
I think so.
I think you'll find one.
Oh yeah.
You're that kind of a guy.
Oh yeah, trust me. I put my mind to something, I can find it. I can learn it. I can do it.
This is my kind of guy here. I'm going to say this. Okay, a little deeper. We're going to go a little deeper with this interview. Okay, from your intuition, what do you think about this with this COVID virus?
I think pretty much a lot of people don't like my opinion on it, but what I think there is they pretty much took a cold or a flu virus, and let it get out of control, and then they made an oversized big deal about it.
And what is that? How does that translate today? What's the oversized big deal translate? How does that translate?
They took something small. They pretty much made a mountain of a molehill.
Okay. How do you think the government is involved in this?
I think they're just letting it get bad. So, like, say sometime in the future they'll come up with some kind of like a shot or some kind of antidote or something, and they're going to make it mandatory that everybody has to take it all the time. You can't get a job, you can't go to school unless you have something that says you've done this.
That's interesting, because I've heard that. I got a post today about a truck driver couldn't take a shower, couldn't fuel his truck because of it. Because we're off the grid out here a little bit, so I got to wait. But then I've heard the governor XY. I've heard you got to wear a mask or you're going to get arrested. I've also heard that the people in Peru have to wear a mask or they're going to get shot. So this,
Yeah.
so is it, you think this is like a world event?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think there was any planning involved in this?
I think so, right there. I think a lot of the world leaders were like, hey, we're losing control of our people right there, or we gotta do something to get everything in our way, our say, all that stuff.
What's the solution?
And I'd say right there, be yourself. No, it's like they're saying.
So you don't think your leaders are going to save you?
No, I don't. I say right there,
Mhm.
be strong, be smart, be calm, rely on, and learn how to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Learn how to survive without some kind of assistance.
The thing is that we're all truckitarians, you know.
Oh.
They've heard vegetarians and carnivores,
Yeah.
but everything's off of the truck. So,
Yeah.
and then Volvo stopped their contract.
Mm-hmm.
You think they're going to keep rolling the trucks, or?
Yeah, I think they're gonna slow them down right there. They're not gonna have as many out there.
Now, okay, so there's one more thing. Okay, so you said you just got here from Arizona, right?
Yes, it.
Okay, so when you went across the United States, okay, did you see? Did you go through small towns or?
Yes, I mostly stayed on the interstate, but I did have to take through small towns when there was like
Were there
construction work or
anything
damage.
open?
Very few. A few little country stores. There was a lot of Dollar Generals, obviously.
Oh yeah, all the corporations are open, huh?
Yeah.
And I saw the liquor stores were open too. So what do you think that does for the small guy?
Yeah, it makes it that we can't rely on ourselves, and we got to rely on them.
And then they're going to be feeding us money, and then the money's going to run out.
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's like, what are we gonna do then?
What? Yeah. What will we do then?
Yeah, I think my opinion. Start learning how to take care of yourself without somebody else always providing everything for you.
Well, there you go. The voices of the voiceless. This is just a short video. This is the newest one. I'm probably going to put this one up. I piggyback on somebody's stuff. But Wesley, he's a real guy. Yeah, man. Fucking A. Former Navy SEAL, former AV guy. We're sitting here kind of holding our, whompers. Wondering what to do next here. What will you do, America? What will you do? All right. That's enough said.
Oh yeah.